everyone. Today is Thursday, October 23rd. Um, Welcome to the Empowerment of Disability podcast. I'm your host, Sean Ferguson. Um, yes, I did change the name, but I don't know. I would say I don't like the name that I put up, but again, I can't change it till after 14 days. But anyways, if you guys can, just leave just leave a comment on my page, and just give me some ideas. Brainstorm ideas that that demonstrate the encouragement of people with disability, um, that not only encourage them but also define or definition of like different types of disability and things of that nature, and the encouragement and that they can like change the world dealing with all these different types of disability. Um, just leave a comment on my page on that, because I'm still kind of brainstorming, and I'm trying to do something that's very positive. Because I remember a lot of people, um, including including my boss, um, a lot of people was telling me that they didn't like the name. They like what I do for my channel. They just don't like the name that I put up there, which is Disability 128 Podcast. So um, I want to change the name. I was thinking more of like a Hebrew term, such as Nakut World Inclusions, meaning that it is a disability, but it's a unique word of thinking of using, and it's basically the world that's inclusion, meaning that we are all the same, we are all different, um, we are all included, we are all united. I could say Nuku World United. Um, I don't know. Or Nuku Diaspora. Whatever it is, just, give me some ideas what I can use. Also, we can use like different language of disability and things like that. Just things of those nature. I mean, it'll help, but I would really appreciate that. It will help me out a lot. But, anyways, I have this great story that I'm going to show to you. Well, video story. Um, this little girl's name is Zoe. She has what is called Osteogenesis Imperfecta. I gotta continue to practice on those terms. Um, but it's basically it means that the bones break like glass, and so on and so forth. So I will continue more on this story and on this video. But before I go to this um, video, just please subscribe to my channel, click the notification, and also click the like button, and just leave a comment on my page, especially dealing with a different name for disability encouragement, and so on and so forth. It would be a big help. But here's the video. Just tell me what you guys think.
She can have both of her legs broken and still look like a total boss in her sunglasses. Zoe has broken countless bones.
We stopped counting because it's pointless.
Does it hurt when you break a bone?
Yeah. Zoe's condition is osteogenesis imperfecta, which means brittle bones, and it has nothing to do with calcium deficiency, which is the most common suggestion I hear from strangers. Have you tried giving her calcium supplements?
You want to give her some milk?
Thanks. She's going to be 7 years old. I haven't tried that.
This shade of pink.
We were told it was a 1 in 50,000 a chance for it to happen to her. She has a mutation in her DNA which causes her OI, and we were told that it was nothing that either of us did or have ever done.
Parents Chelsea and Curtis were first told that something was seriously wrong during pregnancy.
We were doing a 4D ultrasound, and they were able to see her multiple fractures that were fresh and healing already. She had broken ribs. The arms and the legs were about 6 weeks behind what they should have been. So they told us that she had a really severe condition and that she possibly wouldn't make it until her birthday.
I'm gonna give them some toys to play
The
with.
specialist recommended or suggested that we could just terminate the pregnancy, but it was more than that to us. It was our first child together.
We actually did contemplate the abortion that she was telling us that was the only thing that was humane. And then we were in a panicked state.
There are a couple different types of OI with different severities, and so Zoe was misdiagnosed with the type 2, the most severe, and ended up, her genetic results told us that she had type 3 OI, which is still very severe.
Born in October 2010 with multiple healing fractures, Zoe was in hospital for a week before she was able to come home, and her parents started to adjust to caring for their little girl.
When we were changing Zoe's diaper, in the beginning it took 3 of us, one person to lift up her pelvis, one person to slide the diaper in and out, and then another person to hold her arms because babies have a startle reflex. And I was on arms duty. I gave her just a little bit of room. It was a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch, and she startled into my hand. It sounded like a broken chicken bone. Her radius and her ulna just snapped.
Woohoo, feet are ahead of you. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Zoe has endured a number of painful surgeries, including one to stop her spine collapsing due to a condition called surgical kyphosis, which would cause internal decapitation.
A really interesting series of x-rays and scans for Zoe. Here in the first picture was one of the first scans that we got for her. You can really see that the spinal cord is completely compressed back there. Zoe has been in her neck brace from the time she was diagnosed with her cervical kyphosis at about 2.5 years old and is still currently in it.
Now at 6 years old, things are getting a bit easier for the family.
Her being able to tell us, I just broke, or no, you didn't break me, or hold on, please don't move me. Oh, you're using your elbow. Good job.
It's so much easier.
Yeah.
It means day and night.
Nice
I
job.
got
That was a really great job.
it. Mm-hmm.
Today we came to Twinkle Park to have fun at the wheelchair accessible playground.
Let's go to the park.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
It's one of the only ones in Orange County that Zoe's able to play on because the ground is made out of foam instead of wood chips or sand. She, especially this playground, is able to do everything that the other kids are other than run on their feet, but she can race them just as fast in her wheelchair.
3, 2, 1. Whee!
Yay! Sometimes I worry about her getting hurt if other kids don't know the extent of her condition. Zoe has a big enough voice where she will tell someone, please don't touch my wheelchair, please don't push my wheelchair, and that's very helpful. We have prescription Valium, prescription hydrocodone, just in case she does fracture, and all of the splinting supplies to do it ourselves. We've had that since she was an infant. We carry it with us in our bag everywhere we go.
As well as regular physio to help improve her quality of life, Zoe also has speech therapy.
She has a little bit of some structural issues with her mouth. She's working to increase her clarity in her speech and also some of her language, some of her word orders and things like that, so that way she has more clarity when she's speaking and talking to her friends and family. Is Bailey going to do speech with us today?
Yeah.
Okay, show me your S. Ooh, you remembered it right away. I like it. Zoe's amazing. She's so fun, and she makes everything positive.
I see the soup.
Yep. What kind of soup?
OI does not give you a shortened life expectancy.
There's no cure for osteogenesis imperfecta. For now, I'm very grateful that there's at least treatments, because even 20 years ago, there wasn't as many.
Despite the challenges she faces, Zoe's parents are confident that her tenacity and charm will guarantee her a bright future.
I would not change Zoe. If I could take her OI back, I would never, ever take it back. In the future, I hope that Zoe has just as well of an opportunity as everybody else.
All right. What a beautiful, beautiful story. I'm really happy to hear her story. I can see there's great things going for her. I can see that she could possibly change the world. I'm very sure that she's going to inspire other people. But we are all united, we're all inclusions. So, anyways, I usually have my friend, or I usually have my chat GBT helping me out, explaining all the information, but it seems like it's reached its limits. So basically, just gonna let it give her a rest, and we'll go again next time. But in the meantime, I know I'll give you this terminology, what osteogenesis imperfecta means. Um, osteo, Osteogenesis imperfecta means commonly known as a brittle bone disease. It is a genetic disorder that affects the body's ability to produce and maintain strong bones. Basically, it gets brittle, the bone breaks, and it breaks and become more like glass, and so it's not very, very strong. Um, the OI is caused by mutations in genes that encodes for type 1 collagen, a protein essential for bone formation. These mutations lead to defects and collagen resulting in weak and fragile bones. Um, the severity of OI varies widely among individuals. Common symptoms include frequent fractures, often with minimal trauma, bone deformities such as uh, scoliosis and bowed bones, short stature, joint laxity, um, blue scleria, which is the white of the eyes, hearing loss, and muscle weakness. Um, there are several types of OI. Um, Basically, it's classified based on the severity of symptoms and genetic mutations. These types include type 1, mild form with few fractures and normal bone structure. Type 2 is severe form with multiple fracture at birth and often life-threatening complications. Type 3, moderate form with frequent fractures and significant bone deformities. Type 4 is a variable form with a wide range of severity. The diagnosis of it is based on a physical examination, family history, and genetic testing. X-rays may also be used to confirm bone fractures and deformities. The treatments are there is no cure for OI, but treatments can help manage symptoms and improve quality of life. These include medications to prevent fractures, physical therapy, and braces to support bones and joints, surgery to correct bone deformities, and genetic counseling for families with OI. Um, the outlook for individual with OI varies depending on the severity of the condition. With proper management, many people with OI can live full and active lives. However, severe forms of OI may lead to significant health challenges and a shortened lifespan. So basically is saying like you will last for like out limited years, I would say, just limited years. But I see some people could live longer, like they could live for years. But have you guys ever seen the movie called Mr. Glass? Well, it's same thing. You know, the bones break. You know, whatever he does, he has to have some sort of protection because anything like if you like bump into something, your bones break, or if you walk, um, your bones can break by walking. Your bones can break by like sitting down. You gotta have like all sorts of protection. It's like you have to wrap yourself in a bubble wrap, and it's like it's tough to live your life like that. I mean, it's really, really difficult. But Zoe, it's God bless her, because it's difficult. It's very, very hard, and like it's crazy, and it's I would say it's tough, but um she's very good inspiration, and basically she can help change other people's lives. She can help help other people who's dealing with the same thing as she gets older. But for right now, she's innocent, she's happy, and the greatest thing about life is living. you know Despite all the disability you have, it's I mean, she is very grateful to be alive, and that's pretty much all you could be grateful for. But in the meantime, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, give care, and I'll see you later.